The Eighth Route Army era of capital market is coming. The new partnership law has been officially implemented since June 1, 2007, which specifically adds the limited partnership clause and allows corporate partnership, has created a new channel for venture capital VC and private equity investment PE. Legally, it opens the way for private equity investment, and senior officials have also frequently talked about it. Vice President of the Central Bank, Xiaoling, stated that China should currently improve the equity trading market and vigorously develop private equity investment funds. Bean believes that in the current situation in China, developing the capital market is more important than developing the equity investment market for unlisted enterprises, which means vigorously developing private equity funds and investments. Private equity funds have long been on the edge of the law and are suspected of illegal fundraising. Does this recruitment indicate that illegal fundraising has become history? The identity of private equity funds changes with the changing financial environment in China. On the surface, excess liquidity pushes the development of the stock market has been stimulated, and the prosperity of the stock market has provided a relaxed environment for corporate financing. However, in reality, China's listed companies are mainly large state-owned enterprises, and the vast number of private small and medium-sized enterprises do not have the opportunity to go public and cannot enjoy the benefits of excess liquidity. Moreover, the prosperous stock market has absorbed a large amount of retail funds, which were originally intended to enter small and medium-sized enterprises through private lending, resulting in increased financing difficulties for these enterprises. The more excess liquidity, the more difficult it is for small and medium-sized enterprises to raise funds. Breaking this cycle will rely on private equity investment, which becomes a medium connecting small and medium-sized enterprises and private funds. Therefore, private equity funds and investments have become a dual need for economic development and capital market development. Yes. With the continued development of private equity investment, the power of the state in currency allocation and regulation will change. Componentization based almost entirely on market demand has gradually become clear. Therefore, if small and medium-sized enterprises make a breakthrough in this functional level, they are likely to have advantages in the business community and make up for their inherent shortcomings. Although small and medium-sized enterprises will ultimately rely on market mechanisms to achieve self-redemption, the government also has no reason to completely standing idly by. Not to mention that small and medium-sized enterprises are the main battlefield of innovation and the source of economic vitality. In terms of their social contribution to attracting more than 70% of the employed people in society, the unemployment problem caused by small and medium-sized enterprises falling into disasters is the biggest disaster faced by governments at all levels. Therefore, in the context of the transformation of growth mode, industrial adjustment, and industry reshuffle, correctly handling the disaster of small and medium-sized enterprises and avoiding the severe employment problems caused by it have become an insurmountable political reality in the process of national industrial policy formulation. As analyzed above, the main space for administrative power lies in, firstly, guiding the transformation and upgrading of small and medium-sized production enterprises through financial subsidies, tax reductions, and transition periods, and trying to absorb the pressure of rising factor costs within the enterprise. For example, the country has introduced or is planning to introduce 3 supportive policies for the struggling textile industry, namely reducing the temporary cotton sliding rate, increasing the export tax rebate rate, and possibly cancelling or reducing the processing trade tax deposit that increases the pressure on enterprise capital turnover. For example, the state and industry may consciously guide enterprises to transform and produce environmentally friendly plastic bags in the form of subsidies or tax incentives, ensuring the implementation effect of the plastic restriction order from the source. Secondly, following the example of foreign countries, specialized management and service institutions for small and medium-sized enterprises are established from the central to local levels, providing one-stop centralized services to avoid the calm water control and effectively implement the non-public 36 articles. The Federal Small Business Administration of the United States was designated by Congress as a permanent federal agency in 1958, providing various long-term services such as financing support, credit guarantees, and labor intermediaries. Finally, the fundamental solution lies in the transformation of government functions, ensuring that small and medium-sized enterprises enjoy true free public market treatment, while focusing on long-term institutional construction such as finance and law to ensure the institutionalization, efficiency,